Hey, Avenger. Right. Let's see. Let's see if we can stay here. Live weather and lifetime. Hey, Luke, wie geht's? Nice to see you. Also, yeah, Lee, there we go. Hey, Lee. Lee, is it summer holidays yet? Or, hey, Wokistos? Or how much longer? Thank you, Mark. Sorry, missing you, Mark. How are you? Luke's doing good. That's good to hear. Oh, five weeks still left. Right, let me do that again. Right, there we go. Ah. Beautiful. Beautiful, as Mark would say. Right. "17 minutes, so we've got to hurry up. Ground services. Let's toggle jetway. Let's open all of the doors here. We've got lots of passengers, load aircraft. We're going to do this fast, so 9 minutes. No time to spare. Flight plan has been filed. Now, why can I not connect to... Hey, McFly. What do you mean? The thing is this, though. I mean, yeah, you can love it or hate it, right? Delivery, but it's definitely an eye catcher. It really is. I've actually seen the green one. I think I've seen all except the red ones. So I definitely can say that it is an eye catcher. You do see it instantly. Like, there we go. 5? Yeah, 5 is fine. 2,000. Okay, there we go. Safe. Right, my flight. Yeah, you can't ignore it, right? Hey, Captain Chaos, how you doing? Exactly, Luke. From a advertising standpoint, definitely. People have been noticing it. So even he's not sure yet, I think, if he likes it or... Oh, she, sorry. Oh, sorry. If she likes it or not. That's bright, yeah. Well, from this side, it's not so bright. It's just the sun. The sun is pretty low. Eye test, yeah. Well, TS Aviation, yeah, but I don't really care that much about, you know, if it's 100% true to life. I mean, some people do, I don't. It's fine. So, let me see. Bot running? Bot is running fine. It's just a Streamlabs bot is not connecting for some reason. Hey, Mr. Saturday, how are you doing? Right, 14 minutes ago. Let's see, we've got Navigraph. Let's go Nuernberg. They have a quite a strange pronunciation, the people that live near or in Nuernberg. So there we go. Parking stands, and we are now parked at 12. That's good with me. Let's see, do we have ATIS? We should have ATIS. Let's check that. Nuernberg ATIS. So we've got information alpha, 1620 reporting time. Runway 28 is in use. Transition level 60. Departure frequency. All aircraft. Unicom 1 to 2.8. Okay. 290 at 10. Temperature 21. And QNH is 1021. Good. That. Oh yeah, and today, but what we're going to do today is the following. I'm going to fly the FENIX first of all, and then we're going to fly the Flight Factor 320. We've not been in the Flight Factor for ages, but I thought I might give it another spin because it hasn't had an update, and people have been asking me if I would consider flying the Flight Factor at some point. So I'll do that tonight. I'm going to fly from Frankfurt to Salzburg. Hey Bruno, how you doing? Right, Nuernberg, Calvi. Calvi, obviously, I think everyone knows Calvi by now. It's one of those airports people love to fly to, especially when you have a chance to do the circling. And today, I think the actual weather just had northerly winds, so about 2 or 3 knots northerly. So that definitely gives us the chance to do circling today. So looking forward to that. Right, so boarding is going quickly. That's fine. And let's have a look at the flight plan. So there it is. So let's program in the stuff here. So we are Condor 711. Cosnex is 5. That's pretty accurate. 5. And 5 cruising level. Cruising level is 350 filed. Okay, 350. And the temperature up there is minus 54. Ground temperature here is 21. Wind uplink. Hey, MAN. Yes, of course. Well, MAN, hey, anytime. Feel free. It's a definite challenge today. So Calvi is obviously a cool airport to fly to. And the second flight into Salzburg as well. I think we should get circling as well in Salzburg, because I think there we've got northerly winds as well. So should be pretty cool. You should, oh, the Challenger, I'll get it. You should take the Challenger into Calvi at some point. We'll take it when we get shared flight working there for sure. That should be a challenge for sure. Right, so we're going to expect runway 28, Dinkelsbühl 4 kilo departure. And to Dinkelsbühl, and then we have our airway all the way down to Ligur. So initially we're going to fly the localizer 1.8, followed by the circling 3.6. And the arrival should be Ligur to Lima. So look how that looks. Yeah, that looks fine. Shouldn't have any vias. Oh, it does. Yeah. So if you choose via Ilru, which is the descent point, I think, you've got to make sure that you clear out, I think, one waypoint, because otherwise it does a circle there somewhere. And just check that. Ligur, Akuti, Norca, Suka, Ilru. Yeah, hold. So you want to make sure that you get rid of the holding, because that's not normally accurate at all. So we're going to clear out the hold, and then insert. So let's see, and then we're going to clear out the disco there, and then we should be good. Let's have a look. Lol. Descent point. Yeah, that looks good now. That should be fine. Cool. Motion found Neo. Okay. Are you talking about auto TCAS? Yeah. Good. Ground is 18.1. Let me see if they have PDC available. Yes, we have PDC. Fantastic. So we can try that in a minute. So init A page is filled out, init B page to go. Let's go have a look at the preliminary load sheet. So that is 58.6. And the fuel value is 6.3 roundabout. Yeah, 6.3 it is. Cool. Right, alternate fuel required is 0.8. So 0.8 goes in there. Cassette tape. And so we've got Aviation as our alternate airport today. Estimate takeaway is 64.7. Fantastic. Right, into APHB page, flight plan page filled out. RATNAV for departure. Let me just check the boarding is complete. Fantastic. That means we can actually go ahead and start the APU. So, let's check the departure route here really quickly. Departure Dinkelsbühl 4 kilo. There it is. So, runway 28 means we're going to be intercepting November Uniform Bravo Radio 277 to 8.3. And then we need by the RNAV. We have basic RNAV. Then we got or 6,000, whichever is later. So 6,000 or 8.3, whichever is later. Turn left, 179 degree track to Bolsey, and then turn right, Dinkelsbühl radial 254 or 074 inbound to Dinkelsbühl. So we need November Uniform Bravo and Dinkelsbühl. Hey, so what's how you doing? RATNAV, diff rips in a B page. So performance now. Before we do that though, let me go and try to get the clearance. Oh, we got a load sheet here already. Hang on, load sheet. Let's do that first, otherwise I will forget. So 58.5 final figures, 100 kilograms less than expected, and we've got 31.6. Believe it or not, on our last flight, I actually had to call dispatch because our actual weight was 3.3 tons heavier than what we had on our flight plan. And so if you have more than 3 tons of additional weight compared to the flight plan OFP, you have to have your OFP recalculated because of the trip fuel. And so landing weight, etc., etc. Then they have the load sheet corrected as well. I've not seen that for ages, but for some reason, that seems to happen at the moment. I don't know why, but... Hey, Alex, doing well. How are you doing? I'm a bit tired still. Man, that night flight. So, you know, we took off at 10 in the evening. Well, we have off blocks 10 in the evening. And we returned on blocks again at 6 in the morning. It was a long night. But it was actually a quite fascinating night. So we actually had 2 sunrises that night. Something you don't really see very often. And you don't see very often a sunrise in the west. So that was actually a pretty cool experience. I'll tell you all about it on Friday, because on Friday we'll do that flight. What I've done in real life, we'll do that on the stream. And I'll prepare a little video file for that as well. Yeah, required navigation precision. So the RNAV was, so area navigation principle was there first. And the RNAV really didn't require GPS updating. So RNAV just needed a certain accuracy, which could be attained by normal aircraft systems with DME updating, and that was good enough. However, RMP at some point was then established to enable a more sophisticated area navigation. And the real big difference with RMP compared to RNAV is that RMP requires a monitoring and alerting system. So when you're required RMP, so RMP cannot be met by the ANP, the actual navigation precision, then you will get a warning. So there's a system that's needed for monitoring this, and then alerting the pilots if something is going above limits. Yeah, and normally these days, of course, the updating is done by GPS nowadays, so it's very, very accurate. Good. Where was I? I was current. Oh yes, the clearance. So let's go clearance. Pre-departure clearance. We're going from Nuernberg to Calvi. Gate number is now. Is it 12 or 11? I think it's. Hang on. It is. Hello, where's my... Oh, there it is, 11. Okay. 11. Current ATIS was information Charlie now, so let's go Charlie, and it's Echo Delta Delta November. Right, let's send that off. Let's see what happens. Alex, yeah, you doing good? That's nice to hear. What have you've been up to then? Hey Brenold, good Abend. Oh yeah, so the third flight, guys, tonight. So after we've done our flight with the Flat Vector to Salzburg, we're going to go do a third flight today in the Kodiak 100. I'm going to fly from what's it called? Sumburg? Yeah, Sumburg. To the Outskerries, and it's a very fascinating little airport that Brenold has found, so it's a challenge. Definitely right, requests received, standby. Definitely going to be an interesting flight, absolutely. Looking forward to it. So, let's do the performance calculations. Oh, there we go. Disregard. There's our clearance. So, close, and here we are, PDC. We are cleared to Calvi via runway 28, Dinklesby 4 kilo, score 2341, page 2. Next brings to 18.1, request startup. There we go. So 18.1 is the next frequency. Yeah, I've answered it for crying out loud. Hang on. Good. Let me go ahead and look at the received messages. Actually, let's go ATC. ATC request, pre-departure clearance. Oh, I can't. Hang on, I can't. I keep doing that, don't I? There it is. I don't know, that's just not natural, so that doesn't really happen in real life. So that was what I was looking for. So Dinklesby 4 kilo, that is confirmed. Squawk is 2341. 2341 on 1. That's good. That's above. Fantastic. Alrighty. So 18.1. Yeah, but Emilia, the thing is, just like in real life, you try to declutter the frequency. So that helps the controller if it's very busy. And today's an event here in Nuernberg. So it could well be that it is a bit hectic on the frequency. So, yeah. So we did confirm that. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Good. Performance. Felix, well, we're almost ready. Almost ready, so runway 28. The load sheet is there, final. Optimum config, no toga, anti-ice not required. PAX is going to be on. And that's good, 211021. Intersection, now we do full length, runway 28. So 66, 1 down, 0.3. 66, and the speeds are 1394042. Transition is 5,000, and we've got NEDP. Let's check. Very likely it is. So 2050, 2050, and engine out is just straight ahead, 277, 25 miles to hold. So let's go 2050, 2050, engine out acceleration is 2,600. And what else? Oh, no, 26,2600. And that's it. So the engine out procedure. Hey Toto, how you doing? Yeah, Toto, that's just it, isn't it? So that's why whenever I have the option to go CP DLC, definitely I'll do that. Yeah, absolutely. Not a game. So 277 track, and we can do that to 25 miles to hold. Right. So secondary flight plan, we'll do a quick return in case anything happens. And we should still have random failures. No, hang on, random. Let's have a look. All realistic. There we go. Hey, Joe. Del Monte, how you doing? So second flight plan is there, Nuernberg, and we'll go arrival Isla Zulu 28, no star, no via. Okay, so for the briefing, remember guys, we have a new briefing format. So let's have a look. What computer specs do you need to play? Well, have a look at on the FENIX website, for example. If you want to, if that's regarding to the FENIX, on the website there you find the specs. I don't know them all by heart, I'm afraid. So, Palimondri would start the briefing by explaining everything regarding the FMS planning, so anything that has to do with the FMS, he'll brief, and then the pilot monitor or pilot flying, sorry, will then brief everything non-FMS. So one more look at the departure route. Initial climb was 70. There we go. So yeah, just set 70 in here. Fantastic. Good. So takeoff is going to be full length. We have the Dinglesby 4 kilo departure. Initial climb is level 70. The MSA, according to the chart, is 3,800. 3,800, and we have a extra fuel of. Check the pilot brief here. So the extra fuel we have is around about 800 kilograms. That's about 20 minutes of flight time. Hotspots for the taxi route. There shouldn't really be any hotspots today. Let's have a look here at that. Actually, there is Mike 2 hotspot. So pushing back, taxiing out. Very likely we're going to get Mike 2 Alpha. So it's going to be over the apron, and so we do have to, keep the eyes peeled for ground traffic and the hotspot too. There, that's fine. Stop margin, I don't know. It's a long runway. Performance shouldn't be too critical. So looking at the topple, 80 tons. So I would say it's not critical until V1. We can abort the takeoff. For flight aircraft not flyable, thrust loss, ATC call. All the warnings, cautions coming through the inhibition phase. Non-standard at the moment, everything's standard, so nothing to worry about. Special operation, not all good, normal. So threats, guys. What threats do you see today? So I can show you the weather is nice, isn't it? So weather is beautiful. We don't see many delivery threats. Hang on, what's it? Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful livery. I would argue this livery is easily identifiable. Easily. So I would not say that's a threat. Too many inexperienced pilots, right? Where's the not emote? Well, I need to check, Brennel, if I can upload some more emotes. If you want to find out infos about hotspots, normally the airport infos will give you the answer to that. So if you look at the legend here, Brennelt, so you see hotspot C10-9 alpha for description of hotspots. So you choose 10-9 alpha, and it says complex taxiway layout, especially where taxiway Mach 3 joins Mach 2. Check taxi clearance. All right. So that will be put in if there have been some incidences where aircraft either are close to collision, or maybe a collision has occurred, or they taxi the wrong way. Anything like that would, as soon as the airport deems it as a safety factor and or thinks that the pilots should be told about potential conflicts there, so they will enter these hotspots there.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
Krypton,
YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Right, I will try again to get my chatbot connected for the applause. I don't know what's happening today. Hey Krypton, so Krypton, thank you so much for half a year of support here on the YouTube and much longer support on Twitch. Krypton, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'm a bit tired still, but I'm good otherwise. Otherwise, all good. Can't really complain. Oh, there we go. Now we've got connection. Hang on. Let's see. Applause. It always takes a few minutes, Brenold. It takes a few minutes to get everything running. So they hopefully it works in a few minutes. Right, so that's the hotspot answered. Good. Threats. Right, so threats, guys. Anything that comes to mind? Now, I just remembered something. I need to do one more thing, guys. I need to... insert my better pushback in X-plane. I know we're not in X-plane right now, but the next flight is going to be on X-plane. And for that, I do need the pushback app. Better pushback. There it is. Good. All right, that's finished. Hey Hannah, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, Krypton. I don't know if it's the age or what the reason is behind me apps being knocked out by that night flight. Blimey. Oh no.
Kein geplanter Zielflughafen, nur Abflug über November.
Delta X-Ray Yankee verstanden, rollen Sie zum Rollhals bis 2.8 über Mike 1, Mike 2 und Bravo.
Rolle zum Rollhalspiste 2.8 über Mike 1, Mike 2 und Bravo Delta X-Ray Yankee.
Nuernberg ground to jet 238 again. Did you receive my flight plan? Request IFR clearance to Düsseldorf.
Jet 238 now received the flight plan, stars of approved information Charlie cleared to Düsseldorf to lose the regular departure flight plan, boost climb initially flight level 70 opened out.
Sir, approved, clear Düsseldorf Solo 3 Kilo, departure initial climb 70 and squawk 1000, jet 238.
Jet 238, reflected correct.
Condor 711, stand 11. Request push and start, please.
Condor 711, can you confirm your clearance via PVC?
Okay, I will try. Stand by.
And Condor 693, I would request push and start after Condor 711 has passed.
693, roger.
Australian to Lima Yankee, request push and start.
To Lima Yankee, don't need a pushback from position.
Nuernberg ground, Lufthansa 1244, request
I did send the Wilco, so I don't know why it didn't go through. It looks like there was a mistake, but I did press Wilco,
taxiing to holding point
which is kind of strange.
via Mike 2 and Alpha.
Delta X-Yankee für Nürnberg Rollkontrolle.
Delta X-Ray Yankee hört.
Delta X-Yankee, bestätigen Sie, dass Sie zum Rollhals bis 8 rollen.
Hoppy is buggy, okay.
Rolle zum Rollhals bis 2.8. Delta X-Ray Yankee.
And Condor 711, so the CPDC confirm message doesn't go through apparently, so I've been cleared to Calvi, Dinklesby for Kilo, squawk is 2341, Condor 711.
711, reflect correct.
Yeah, standing by, push and start at gate 11, Condor 711.
711, pushback at 2, facing east.
Push, pull, face east, Dankeschön, die Condor 711. So, pushback clearance received. Let's start.
Jet 546 is requesting pushback.
Jet 546, pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback approved, facing west to Jet 546.
And ist Yankee kontaktieren Sie der Turm auf der 118,3. Schönen Flug.
Okay. It's interesting, yeah, that
Turm auf der
it's so unreliable at the
118,3,
moment.
der
Right,
Yankee.
engine 2, start. Right, oh wait, before start, didn't, oh god, yeah. Where's my checklist? I need a co-pilot.
Now that's how pros do it.
Yeah, I was told you guys, risk fatigue.
20238, stand 10, request pushback.
238, can you make short pushback?
Right, where's my checklist?
Negative, sir, we have pre-planned it already.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, then stand by. There is an aircraft pushing for 51.
No problem, 20238.
And Condor 693, as we have waved our hand already, we would request the pushback after Condor 711 has passed behind.
Roger. Lufthansa 1244, contact tower, abandon identified position, flug ciao.
Lufthansa 144, contact tower on 118.3. Thank you for service. Bye bye.
KLM 109, contact tower.
Do you play online? What do you mean with online? Felix. Yeah, some people love the color, some hate them. Right, so preps were complete. The signs on an auto fuel quantity is 6,250. Altimeter is 1021. 3 times
Ground, good evening, Lufthansa 5000, Charlie stand 12, request shutdown.
is checked. And the window doors closed.
Copy that.
Closed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers idle. And the parking brake is now set. Hey, Sim Caesar in the house. How you doing? After start flows. That's reset, and the trim should be 29.9, around about 30, so down 0.2, 0.3, yeah, that should be fine. Flight controls full up, full down, left, full right,
Condor 693,
neutral,
right?
full left, full right. After start checklist, anti-ice off, ecam status check, trim 29.9% set to
Hey,
0.
firm. Condor 693.
What was an expected short pushback?
And Condor 711 request taxi.
Condor 711, taxi to holding point runway 28 via Mike 3, Mike 2 and Alpha.
Mike 3, Mike 2 Alpha holding point 28, Condor 711. Right. Mike 3, Mike 2.
238.
So let's have a look. So here's Mike 3, Mike 2
From left to right, pushback up to face.
Alpha. So we have to go all the way on the apron.
Pushback up to facing.
So Mike 3
behind
will
the
go into
traffic
Mike 2.
behind me.
It's a bit
Get
confusing
238.
sometimes, but there we have it.
And 238, confirm facing east.
Clear left, clear right.
Confirming
Let's
facing east, 238.
Condor 609 up to 3. After
Brake check.
behind Jet 727 when he starts pushback approved facing east, short pushback.
After TUI-Jet pushback has started, short pushback approved facing east, Condor 693.
Nuernberg ground 2 jet 546 requesting taxi.
546 behind the Condor Airbus A320 on the Mike 2 taxi to hold the
Hello.
Mike 1, Mike 2 and Alpha.
Behind the Condor A320 in front of me, taxiing to holding point runway 28 via Mike 1, Mike 2 and Alpha 2 jet 546.
So that's him there. He's waiting.
Tower 118.3, danke dir, servus.
Yeah, it's the weekly event, yeah. Exactly. So here comes Mike 2 to the left.
Alfonso 5 Alpha Charlie, are we pushback
It's
right
busy.
5 Alpha Charlie, wait a minute, I can give you the clearance after the Fidget test push.
Yeah,
now?
exactly. AIG, yeah,
we
correct.
are preparing a long pushback, so that's just like 5 Alpha Charlie.
5 Alpha Charlie, Roger, but the Fidget has now started to push.
Corendon 200 requesting ISR to Theta Tanya.
It's weird, I know, right? I'm using that Rex
Roger.
season.
Conda 711, contact Tower 118.3, schön im Flug, servus.
18.3, Dankeschön, schönen Abend, die Condor 711. Yeah, I'm using that Rex, and you're right, it is weird. Why is it brown?
118.3 for 2.546, bye bye.
That is pretty silly, yeah, I agree.
Hearings by 534, stand 14, request push and start.
Hearings 5534, pushback and through, facing east.
Pushback and through, approve, facing east, hearings 534.
Weitere 5 Minuten.
Delta X-Ray Yankee erwartet Verzögerung weitere 5 Minuten.
KLM 109er, wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, set takeoff, KLM 109.
So, Nuernberg. Well, they have approached now. Hang on. So the latest. So after departure, 129525.
Nuernberg Tower 2.546 in sequence on Alpha.
2.546 Nuernberg Tower, good evening.
Und Nuernberg Tower, guten Abend, die Condor 711, ready for departure.
Condor 711, Nuernberg Tower, servus.
129525. So brake check was completed. B4 takeoff checklist. Flight controls check. Flaps config 1 plus F. Takeoff speed flex 139 140
Condor 711 behind departing aircraft. Line up runway 28 and wait behind.
Behind departing A320 runway 28. Line up and wait behind Condor 711.
KLM 109er, contact
So,
radar 129er, decimal 5
flex
to 5, bye-bye.
is 66. ECAM memo takeoff no blue. Line up behind. TCAS is going on. I'll put that on already. Right, so he's not departing just yet.
Austrian 2 Lima Yankee, wind 320
Austrian,
degrees,
nice.
12 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Austrian 2 Lima Yankee.
Hey Emiliano, yeah, look, how are you doing? Below the line, takeoff runway 28, full length, packs are on engines. Before takeoff checklist completed. He's departing, very nice. Wow, it's busy in Nuernberg tonight. Jeez. Frequency 129, 5 to 5. Okay, roger. Let me just check that. Thank you. Good catch. Good catch. Much appreciated.
Austrian 2 Lima Yankee, contact München radar 129er, decimal
So,
5 to
approach
5,
sector
bye-bye.
is clear.
129er 5 to 5, danke dir, servus, Austrian 2 Lima Yankee.
Guten Flug.
Oh, into the sun. Oh, where's my sunglasses? Alright, before takeoff checkers was completed. Yeah, I have lots of...
Condor 711, wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Condor 711.
Jet 546, behind departing aircraft, Airbus A320, line up runway 28 and wait behind.
Takeoff.
After departing Condor A320, line up and wait, Jet 546.
Manflex 66, SRS runway, auto thrust blue, thrust set. $100 knots. E1, rotate. Pause the flight. Gear up. Enough.
Condor 711, Contact München Radar, 129.525, schönen Flug, viel Spaß.
Vielen Dank, schönen Abend euch. 129.525, die Condor 711 Show. Thrust climb, out blue, auto thrust. Hä, what? Transponder? Oh. Oh. What's happening to my flight controls?
Jet 546, wind 320 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Drunk pilot.
Cleared for takeoff,
Oh,
Jet 546.
Flap 0, speed is checked. Flap 0, that goes down there. That's fine. München departure, and Abend, die Condor 711, we're passing 3,300, climbing 70.
Condor 711, München radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 130.
Climbing level 130, Condor 711. 13,000, thrust climb out blue.
Touristic 3 Golf, speed 240 knots. Lufthansa 1244, contact München radar 133.575, bye bye.
Good, standard, set, cross-checked, 5-7, there we go.
München radar, Jet 546 at 3,000 feet.
Eagle motion, yeah, it shouldn't be. Oh, actually, on departure, it should be there on some aircraft. It shows the lateral deviation. I've never seen that on any of our aircraft, so I don't know what kind of software standard that is.
To Lima Yankee, turn left heading 130, climb flight level 190.
But yes, apparently some aircraft have that. However, it shouldn't be there on approach.
Turn left heading 130.
And it does that here in the FENIX in the approach as well. It's a known bug, so hopefully they'll fix it at some point.
KLM 109er, contact München radar 133.575.
Where are we going? We're going to Calvi. It's on Corsica.
Egypt Air 762, speed
and Alexandro, how are you doing?
Knots, turn left heading 095. Austrian 2 Lima Yankee, contact München radar 132.550.
München radar 132.550, Austrian 2 Lima Yankee, danke dir, servus.
So there we go, give the map here, here we go. So it pretty much means we're going to be going towards the...
München radar 2.546.
Interesting routing today, isn't it? Hang on.
Flight level 70.
Yeah, we're going down towards Stuttgart first of all.
And
then Zurich,
radar, good evening,
past Milano, Genoa, and then to...
Climb flight level 190 to Jet 546.
And then to Corsica, Calvi.
Touristic 3 Golf, turn left heading 310.
So we've got 2,000 feet to go, vertical speed, out blue, speed. Let's do all of the items. That's fine, that's fine. Ratnav clear. What's the autopilot doing today? Blimey. It is struggling today. Secondary copy active and the fix info.
Egypt Air 762, turn right heading 180.
1,000 feet to go. Hey, greetings to Newark. Nuno, how you doing? How's the weather in New York?
Condor 711, proceed direct Dinkelspiel, Delta Kilo Bravo.
Direct to Dinkelspiel, Dankeschön, die Condor 711. Yeah, we can accept that above sector altitude, 1,000 feet to go. It's very hot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's going to get hot in Germany as well over the weekend. So they're saying South Germany about, what, 35 to 38 degrees or something? Here up north, we're going to have about 28, 30 degrees, I think. So yeah, it's going to be hot.
Condor 711, leaving my airspace. Unfortunately, no further ATC service available. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Jo, vielen Dank für den Service. 122.8, Service, die Condor 711. Oh, you're 29 at...
Hello, the Condor 69.
There's MAM. Already 29 degrees in Lisbon. Nice. So let's go up to flight level 360, I think we filed. So let's do that. We've got thrust climb, out blue. 36. Oh, look at that. Bruno, yeah. Lol. So what did we file? 350? Oh, we filed actually 350. So I'm gonna just keep that as a record for the FENIX programmers. So normally it should auto update the cruising level on the progress page. It doesn't do that, and the problem is it actually will level off at 350, even though you commanded 360. Yeah, so that is definitely. Oh, now hang on. So pressing a second time, actually now it's changed. Yeah, that's weird. Where am I from? I'm from Germany. What a livery, I mean... Oh my god. Yeah, the thing is that Bruno told me that. I saw it once or twice. But right now, yeah, immediately after selecting 360, it didn't update the cruise level. Hey, Rentersat, wie geht's dir? Ja, wie ein Lolli. Indeed. Right, so we are on course to Stuttgart. Let's have a look at the airport infos. There we are. We're going to be right over Stuttgart. If you push it, it updates. If you don't, it doesn't. Okay, well, that's definitely a bug then, yeah. It would be worth reporting. Oh, that's probably reported already. I would expect so. Oh, traffic. That's worth keeping an eye on. Alright, I'm going to level off because I think that would probably cause a conflict. So let me level off at 210. So vertical speed up blue 210. Hard to see him. Ah, there he is. Yeah, so he should be crossing behind me, but still, I could theoretically decline, but I don't know how sensitive his TCAS is or what their TCAS is. So yeah, we'll just wait a few seconds and then continue climb. Right, we got some questions from Eagle Motion. I saw there was a drone report over Frankfurt today and flights had to hold. Does it happen often? Well, Eagle Motion, I had it happen about 3 weeks ago. And 07s were in use, and 7 right was closed because of a drone sighting. It is happening too often, let's put it this way. It's an absolute nuisance, and it's costing a lot of money, and the rules and regulations are clear on that. I don't know what idiots still let their drones fly. Right, we got first climb out blue 360. Does PDC work on all airports in real life? Reynolds, no. It doesn't. No, there are airports where you can't get PDC. Normally, Brennelt, on our charts, we actually have a little note so that we can see whether or not PDC is available. So, for example, here in Nuernberg, I don't know if they have the charts here. Let's see. Actually, no, ground chart. Let's have a look at the ground chart. So either under airport briefing, you would find a note regarding PDC, or for us on our airport layout page, like this one, we have a box where it has all the frequencies. Yeah, exactly. So the datacom block, yeah. So it's the same for the Lido, where you have your frequencies in that block, and it would just say PDC on top. And of course, there isn't a frequency to it, but you would say PDC, and then you would say delivery, ground, etc., etc. So that's how we would know, yeah. Yeah. So let's have a look. If we add San Francisco, so let's have a look at the airport info there. Yeah, so Brennelt, if you want to see here on the Navigraph charts, for example, yeah, there it says CBDLC, DCL available, and also PDC. Yeah, there it says that. Yeah, that's where we'd find it. Hey, Dr. Klink, how are you doing? East Midlands was recently closed due to drone sighting. 2 Ryanair flights were diverting after holding squawks. And they squawked, what? Hang on. The Ryanair flight squawked 7700, what? Fuel emergency, or why would they squawk 7700? There we go, that's Stuttgart Airport. Stuttgart City should be right there. Oh, actually, there it is. That's the stadium. Yeah, I would think fuel as well, yeah. I'm just wondering, guys, the Calvi circling approach, do I have the chart on my website, on my Discord? I'm wondering. Let's have a look for Calvi. Yeah. Also, Mark, I thought that airports actually had nowadays means to stop those drones, so kind of to stop the radio connection. Yeah, I call it geofence. You call that? Yeah. I know, right? I thought that too. Right. I found that I found the picture that I made, or the chart that I made. So let me just upload that. Hold on. Thank you, Sapphire. Fantastic. Much appreciated. Hang on. You posted that where? Pilot Lounge. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I've also made a little picture myself, of course, only for private use, of course. Sim use, that is. So let me connect airplane. Right, yeah, so that's the chart that I made. So we descend to 1700 feet circling altitude. We break off about 190 degrees. We head for the mountains, so there's some mountains here. And so we fly along the ridgeline and we aim on the downwind for that quarry at the end. And that's actually the turning point as well to final. So, of course, as we go towards the straight downwind, we want to be landing flaps, V approach, start descend. So we want to start descend, beam the threshold already. And it's about 20 seconds to get to the quarry, 180 degrees heading, and then we go, or track, and then we go and turn base, final. It's one continuous turn. Not necessarily 30-degree bank. It all depends on your ground speed, obviously, but I think about 25 degrees should be good. The weird thing is, though, as the terrain here is higher than here, you have a feeling that you're descending with the terrain. So, or it's actually you're descending with the terrain, and you have about 400 to 500 feet continuously above the ground. But definitely want to insert the threshold identifier so that you know your distance to the landing runway. That's really important. So the other chart that's available would be this one here. So that's also on the Discord. Yeah, pretty much the same. There we go. It's pretty much the same info. Yeah, but that's the approach we're going to fly. Pretty much. So looking forward to that. Yeah, the wind. Look at that. So the wind is actually north 5 knots. So that really helps with the circling. I would assume in real life the aircraft would actually still try to land on 1.8 with the tailwind, simply because obviously the straight-in approach is much easier to do than that circling. Right, we're about to start heading towards the south. And once we reach cruising level, I'm just going to head out quickly, dump some fuel, and then we're ready for the landing. Although the remaining flight time is round about 50 minutes, 50 minutes, I would say. Alt star. Yes, we have very full flights. Yeah, I can definitely say that. Oh no. What a timing. 34.6. Now the question is, do they have secret DLC? Yes, they do. Well, they say PDC. It doesn't say secret DLC. Swiss radar, good. See the Condor 711, flight level 360.
711 Swiss radar, good. See identified flight level 360.
Thank you much.
Radar lunaire H1 Golf Papa, good day, sir. With you, climbing.
With you.
7,000.
So NATO, let's have a look at the fuel quickly.
NATO H1 Golf Papa Swiss radar, good. Identified flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280 lunaire Golf Papa.
That looks alright.
804, turn right, heading 180.
Turn right 180, Schnitzel 4.
Alright. We'll with you. So 4.6 tons, although let me do that here. So we departed at 1753. So NATO should have been 16, and we should have had 3.4 tons plus 800, so 4.2. So again, we're seeing the FENIX just not having the right fuel flow. So it should be about 1200, and it's yeah.
Scandinavian 7048, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Scandinavian 7048.
8 Romeo Tango, no further ATC, Unicom 1 to estimate.
1 to 2 Desmolator von der 8 Romeo Tango, Dino, schönen Abend, danke fürs Service, bye bye.
This is Hotel Bravo Lima Alpha Golf with you at 6,500 feet, climbing out of Geneva.
Hotel Bravo Lima Alpha Golf, Swiss radar,
minus 15, okay.
Line
yeah, I need to check that then.
No, climb flight level 990.
I think right now I've
climb
got...
flight level 990, Hotel Bravo Lima Alpha Golf.
Yeah, no correction.
4 turn right, heading 290, clear ILS approach, runway 28, report established.
Heading 290, clears approach 28, reporting established.
Let's see, where are we? There's Zurich, up ahead, 30 miles. Oh, there's the airport, lovely, look at that.
Hotel Bravo Alpha Alpha Alpha. Hotel Bravo Alpha Alpha, Swiss radar, grüezi, identified. Hotel Bravo Lima Alpha Golf, climb flight level.
Guess a bit of Black Forest still below us.
Climb flight level 230, Hotel Bravo Lima Alpha Golf.
hello, 101 kilo, 5006.
Yeah, Bruno, you're right. It actually worked.
1 kilo, Swiss radar, good, 75, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Swiss 101 kilo.
Scandinavian 2207, over latency, Unicom 122, then it's right.
Monitor Unicom 122, thank you.
Scandinavian 7048, Unicom 122, then it's right.
Yeah, Black Forest. And it's also open on weekends, by the way.
505 Swiss radar, good, identified climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, follow Santa 505.
Hotel Bravo, Lima Alpha Golf, Squawk 67.
Hey, Sid, Ali, how you doing?
6734.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Bravo Lima Alpha Golf.
Ocean 804, contact Tower 118.
Flyboy has the fancy ATC requests and experimental now. Okay.
Bye-bye.
So you mean a reason to test it? Hello, hello. Ooh. That's going to give me a TCAS. You want to bet?
Hotel Alpha Golf, proceed direct Medan.
Proceed direct Medan, Hotel Alpha Golf.
Alpha checking in at 8200.
Hotel Alpha, climb flight level 100. Hotel Alpha, climb flight level 100, 100.
Flight level 100.
Hotel 45X Tango, turn right, heading 290.
Right. Is Microsoft bug back regarding wrong altitude settings? Like, cause they all have 400, 300 feet difference to me, or 700.
Condo 693 Swiss radar.
That looks really a lot like Microsoft issue.
Swiss radar, good afternoon. Swiss 1793 with you, passing 250 to 160.
Lima X-ray 1793 Swiss radar, grüezi, Squawk 7112.
Squawk 7112 Swiss 1793.
Wasserway 45X Tango, proceed direct Hochwald Hotel Oscar Charles.
Yeah, I did install the vPilot update as well today, so I'm running the latest vPilot.
Hotel Alpha, climb flight level 1.
Well, that's strange, isn't it?
5000 on Vegas 5.
Hotel Alpha, climb flight level 120.
That is a bit strange.
120 Alpha, sorry.
Scandinavian 6, certified climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Scandinavian 6.
This 101 kilo, proceed direct Alago.
Proceed direct Alago, this 101 kilo.
Lima X-ray 1739, identified flight level.
So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm gonna wait
Arrival, expect ILS approach 28, descent flight level 120.
Until we get into Italy airspace. There's actually a thunderstorm at
Helix to Alpha arrival, runway 28. Can you repeat the descent, please?
At Bergamo.
Descent 120, Swiss 1793.
128, 1 Golf Papa, no further latency, Unicom 1, destination.
VATSIM doesn't show these altitudes. Yeah, it's like I said, but something's bugged. So for some reason, yeah, it's just showing different altitudes. It should show 1,000 separation. It doesn't. So.
Negative.
All right, Zurich. Pretty stunning. And we're on live time as well. Your favorite city and airport, lovely.
Bye bye.
Yeah, my brother and his family are moving back to Switzerland. But they won't be living in Zurich, unfortunately. So they'll be living somewhere near, I would guess, Lake Constance, somewhere in that region. But still, it does mean that we'll be visiting them sometimes. Yeah, looking forward to that as well.
Taxi 948, Lift Radar Grid, Squawk 6775.
Squawk 6775, 948.
Hotel Alpha, climb flight level 230.
Well, Eagle Motion, I think my brother will work in Germany actually. And his wife will be working in Switzerland. So I think that's the reason behind it. That looks really pretty. Love that.
Prefer staying 330.
Scandinavian 6, proceed direct à Largo.
Right, let's have a look at the grid altitudes. So whenever we cross higher terrain, we quickly check how low we can go in case of a emergency descent, and also which direction we should turn to get to lower ground. So right now, bloody hell, these charts sometimes. Oh, there we go. 15.8. Yeah, 16.2. So 17,000. And we're going to turn towards the southeast. Because towards Milano, there it is, Milano. Well, actually, let's just continue south. So we'll continue to the south, 17,000 initially.
Action 55 big Lift Radar Grid, information Delta current cleared Pisa, runway 25,
traffic there.
Departure, climb flight level 190.
I tell you what, in real life, when you have weather like this, so not much cloud over the Alps, it's always really fascinating. It's so lovely. It is so beautiful. But this in Microsoft looks pretty as well. However, did you guys see the latest update from X-Plane 12 on their Facebook or Twitter page? I think it was. Impressive. So the visuals there are definitely improving as well.
Set to flight level 80, Lima X-ray 1793.
Route is reached, sorry for the late calling. All straight to Lima Delta Mike, fuel on 3,000 feet on the visual, head to 3.
Oh, Bruno, you've not seen them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're on... let me just check.
Oscar Delta Mike, copy that. Set clock 7,000, flight information service. And now the local QNH 1021.
Local QNH is 1021 and set to the initial airport in Korea.
Oscar 46 Tango, Unicorn 122 decimal 8, goodbye.
Confirm for the Bravo Tango?
Negative, Oscar 45 X-ray Tango.
There we go. So that's some pictures they published there. X-Plane 12. So one thing that is definitely interesting is the seasons with snow now. Hey Crockboom, how you doing?
X-ray 793, turn right heading 140.
Right heading 140, Lima X-ray 1793.
Scandinavian 6, contact
Yeah, also the clouds. So have a look at the clouds as well. Yeah, it's a lot more like Microsoft, right?
123275 for Scandinavian 6.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely something to look forward to. I'm excited about that.
Air taxi 948, proceed direct Gamsa.
Air taxi 948, proceed direct Gamsa.
Were there floating buildings? I didn't see those. Lord. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Contour for Papa Tango, Unicom 122.8.
How's the Phoenix? A lot of work to be done yet, but I'm enjoying it.
No problem. Monitor Unicom 122.8.
Yes, of course, Toto, you are correct. Yeah, seasons obviously doesn't mean you need snow, so you can have wintry season without snow. Yeah. Yeah.
255, I'm sorry, did we miss a transmission?
So the snow
Yeah,
now
FSL
works piling on dynamic
Unicom, but you can contact
snow when
now
it's below
along the
freezing
radar
and you have precipitation. Nice.
275.
Lufthansa 5255, Auto 123275, terribly sorry, have a nice day.
It covers the ground gradually. Nice.
Lufthansa 505, contact along the radar.
Oh really? And if it's if it warms up, it'll gradually melt into puddles of water. Nice.
Thank you, and bye-bye, ciao.
Nice.
Lima X-ray 17903, descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1021.
You've been out at the flight sim scene for a while.
6,000 feet, QNH 1021, Lima X-ray 1793.
And aerospace engineering is not easy to study. Oh, I can imagine that, yeah.
Papa Tango ready for taxi.
Oh.
Papa Echo Tango, taxi to holding point Delta, runway.
Right, Monitor Unicom
via
22.8.
link.
Received by ATC. Close that. So I'm going to go and have a look. Right, man, this menu sometimes. There we go, service terminal. Now, I wanted to log off myself, but I can't get into the menu. Yeah, it's bugged. Right, we've got Milano Malpensa. There's Milano City. Right, that gives me a chance to quickly dump some fuel while we're on Unicom. So just out of the house for a second or two. Back in a few seconds. So, back we are. Are we still flying? We are. Thank God for that. Oh, lol. Hang on. So, here we go. Yeah, it is. So, Mr. Saturday, they do. Apparently, also 320. Yeah. I have not seen that yet, though. I've seen the blue one, the yellow one, the green one. But I've not seen the red one yet in real life. Right, we've got the top descent coming up in about 50 miles. Let's start preparing for the approach. Because it is a bit of a handful today. So let's go. Oh, were there any questions in the meantime? No questions. Fantastic. Right, view TAF, view METAR. Let's retrieve the latest. So 330 at 7. So it is getting stronger from the north. So that definitely helps with the circling today. 251014. So let's go performance 1014, 25 degrees. The wind was 330 at 7. The circling is going to be at 1700, although we're going to recheck that again. Let me just get the charts out. Oh, the red one is a 321. Nice. You've seen it in Frankfurt. Lovely. Good. Let's have a look at the chart real quickly. It did work earlier on, Sapphire. Hang on. Oh, you're right. Hang on. You're right. It's not showing up. Unlike this, it's just a little bit late. No, so my test question, yeah, it did arrive. Yeah, there we go. It's just a bit slow. So let's have a look for the charts here, ground charts. Let's do airport parking stands and the arrival. It's going to be the Ligor to Lima. There we go. To Ilru, and then we'll start the approach. We're not going to fly holding. We're going to start the approach straight away. And so we're going to fly the localizer 18, and we're descending down to the circle, altitude of 1700 feet. And the circling, we're going to fly just as we've had a look at before. So again, we're going to fly this at some point where we'll break off 1700 towards the mountains. As we go down here, we'll descend, or not descend, but we're going to go and configure the aircraft and be ready with gear down, flaps 3 at least, probably flaps full as we go down here. Oh no. Oh. No, please, no. Oh no. Wow. GG. Wow, that has not happened to me for a long time. I'm actually shocked. I am actually shocked to have that happen. Whoa. I am shocked. Right, let's go. We're going to depart out of Malpensa. And then quickly climb up. Really, MAN? Wow, I've not had a crash to desktop for ages, and I mean ages. So that's something really... Yeah, I mean, it's surprising. Like I said, I don't know how many streams, 15 streams or something, or more without any issues. No, unfortunately it doesn't have autosave. Yeah, I'm wondering if it has to do with the iPad, so the AirPlay connection. Yeah, Sim Caesar, the thing is, you just get very comfortable after a while, don't you? So when you've had weeks and weeks of no issues, I kind of get complacent, if you like, regarding flight sims. And then bam, it hits you. If unplug a device with game is running. Yeah. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to go quickly spawn in Milano. We're going to climb up to, let's say, 25,000 feet or something. We'll go directly to Oleti and then do the arrival from there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I was like, you can't be... Hang on, what? Microsoft is crashing? Are you sure? Two months ago, yeah. And now it's typical. I can see it. It is loading. It's just typical after such a crash, it takes ages to load again. So you mean it's a controller issue? Okay. Yeah, the best autosaves obviously at the moment are in X-Plane. Yeah, X-Plane for me is has the best autosaves. Yeah. Avenger, I wish that would work. I wish that would work, but it doesn't obviously. So let's go. Actually, we go Linate as well. Doesn't really matter. We're going to take off 1.8. Obviously, we'll take off. Without using X-Pilot. Just gonna check if they have a sector open at Milan or something. No, there's no sector, so we're not gonna disturb anyone as we climb up. Nico, well, no, the loading is actually not too bad. Loading times, especially if you already had it loaded, and you have to reload it, then it's actually quite fast. Right, let me just restart that. Right, so let's go. Let's go. I think we're going to climb up 25,000, something like that. That should be fine. So real quickly, so cost index was 5. Let's do 250. For the fuel, I think what I want to have, let's just check. The arrival fuel was supposed to be 2 tons. Let's put in 4.5, and passengers will put in that and 144. There we go. So 56.6, CG 29.8. There we go. Right, takeoff 1.8. That's all we need. And here we're going to have localizer 1.8, approach via the to Lima there, and approach via Ilru. There we go. Hey, Kincrete, how you doing? Right, again, I'm just going to mess about here with some values. They will get us airborne safely and quickly. Hang on, let's do the 12. Good. Right, 25,000. Anybody remember? Well, the squawk doesn't matter. 2,000 is fine. That's fine. That's good. That's that. Right, let's get rid of the ground power and the chocks, obviously. How about you? I'm doing well. Just a bit tired. But the rest is fine. So, ground services. Derp. Let's go. Knots is checked. We want to rotate. Why am I at a different airport? Long story. long story. Right, nav, autopilot on. Let's go direct to Ligor and search. Thrust climb out blue, auto thrust. Flap 0, speed is checked, flap 0. So yeah, the boring short story is Microsoft crashed, yeah. But stunning view again, isn't it? It was called Milano Linate. Righty, so we can see climb and descend again. So not too much of a flight time. Right, so we're going to put in also the threshold runway 36. And the auto brake will take medium. Right, level 100. That's fine, that's fine. Good. And so width of the runway is 45 meters, so we can do a 180 turn on the runway. That's fine. And again, real time, 1855. Beautiful, beautiful setting here. Oh yeah. Kiki, no, you're not late to watch. We're just about to start the approach into Calvi for the circlings. So I want to do one more thing though, and that is I want to take out that holding pattern. I don't know. I keep deleting the wrong fix there for some reason. Ilru. There you go. So it's going to be a straight in. That means the top descent should be a bit sooner now. Well, people think that, King Creed, all depends on your ground speed, but yeah, I remember the last time I did like 30-degree bank turn, it actually didn't really, it wasn't really required, because we were like undercutting the turn. Yeah, it should be very beautiful, yeah, Mr. Saturday. So AOC menu, receive messages, that's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, is it full moon already? Almost. Yeah, 13th of June. Live time. Wow. Okay. So I've now reconnected to VATSIM. So let's see. If we get in the way of any aircraft. Hopefully not. I wonder where MAN is at the moment. Yeah, we're lucky we don't have any VATSIM sectors online at the moment here. Hey Kiki, yeah. Oh nice, greetings Indonesia, nice. I was in
1346
Jakarta long time ago. Yeah, with the 747. Is it still, Kiki, is it still the plans then to move Jakarta, so the whole city, to move that city? Is that, well, somebody told me some time ago. So there's Genoa to the right, that's Genoa. people seem to be lucky. I don't see any other conflicting aircraft. So MAN was the Condor 693, I think. So he's actually already further down. So he's going to be starting his descent, or he's in the descent at star. So that would be no factor for us. TCAS going below. Yeah, MAN, yeah, I thought so, yeah. Art star, there we go. Yeah, I've got 124 miles to go. Just going to do landing performance. So the aircraft weight is 60 tons roundabout. So we'll have about 59.5. Ordering medium. We'll do no reverse, flat full, auto thrust off. And our runway's dry. So with our rate medium, we'll take about 1400 meters and factor 1600, and we've got 2100 available. All good.
Good evening, request clearance to Munich.
Information on craft, current runway 32. You're clear to
Oh, I'm not on Unicom.
D-gate 5 lead departure. D-gate follow
Right, there we go. Hey, Jet Fuel Head, how are you doing? How's flying going for you? I guess you're busy as well, right? Good. 20 miles to go to our top descent. And we've got Tortu 140 below. I should see that from our star. So Ilgur right now. So Ligur actually is Ligur, and then yeah, Tortu at a little 140, and then pretty much straight in. They let you fly the A320 in the sim like a bicycle, right? I know, right? Airbus flying makes you lazy. That's why my instructor said to me. Well, I'll be landing in about 25 minutes, and then we're going to go ASAP to Frankfurt, And the flight time from Frankfurt to Salzburg is only 40 minutes. And I'll do a very quick setup to get going. Already done the flight planning. Yeah, and then hopefully within like an hour 30 latest, I should be in Salzburg. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you much, Atmo. Let's descend level 100. Descend Alt Blue 100. That's really kind. Thank you much, Atmo. Yeah. Yeah, the weather is such that it's northerly winds, I think, so hopefully for the circling. Beautiful. What a sunset. Absolutely brilliant. Hey Simon, how you doing? What I'll do, guys, I am going to program a secondary flight plan just as runway 36, and then once we're in the circling pattern, we'll activate the secondary flight plan, and so I will already put in the performance data as well. That's already set. Fantastic. So yeah, and that way with the secondary flight plan, I can actually go and clear out everything. So I just have the center fix. And that's it. So that will help me determine the runway center line later on. Simon, doing good, thanks. The only annoying thing was we had to crash the desktop in Microsoft, which I've not had for ages. I'm pretty sure that circling would only be allowed daytime. Let's see. Let's check the chart here. Hang on. King Creed, to be honest, I don't know. I've not flown the Flight Vector 320 for ages. For ages and ages. What do you think of the new Condor livery? Well, it's definitely an eye-catcher, isn't it? I know that some people don't like it. So, 3-6, Borg landing at runway end. Intercept, follow 302 from Charlie Victor to Calno, climb 3000, then as directed. So we can insert Charlie Victor for sure. And then on the fix info, let me also just insert Calvo. Although that should be the normal missed approach fix. Yeah, oh, Calno, not Calvo, Calno. Yeah, Calno. There we go. Good. Is it really? Glasgow Celtics. Well, then you definitely like it. Right, localizer is going to be flown, so LS keys on. Yeah, so I am on a live time. So Frank, where do you see the weather right now? Oh yeah, Sim sees that it is, right? It really is. Switzerland. Yeah, I mean, we are a bit further down south. You would say not much, but that can be enough to have the sun just a little bit lower. So there we got northern Corsica showing up. Yeah, that's pretty much a straight in here. So we got track miles to go round about 60 miles. Yeah, we're good. 140 below, that was the important thing. Interestingly, I don't see anything with regards to the circling. Nighttime. Yeah, so you have to do east. It's prohibited. So you have to do west. East is not allowed. Yeah, downward leg at 1700. The function of the ATIS for flight. Well, the ATIS gives you more data compared to the normal METAR. Let's go down 3,000 feet. So the METAR, the ATIS will very often give pretty much the same weather as the METAR. However, on the ATIS, you will also get infos like transition level, runway in use, some infos like departing frequency, blah blah blah, wind. Well, the weather data is pretty much the same, but yeah. So the aerodrome terminal information will give you a little bit more infos. Ah, Toto just voted. Thank you, Toto. Wow. I'm gonna keep 250 here for the speed. Calvi traffic, Condor 711 is currently 45 miles out. We'll do a straight in localizer 18 with the circling 36 in Calvi. QNH is 1014. Although we'll check the weather in a second again, just to make sure we have the latest. There we go. Let's update the METAR. View meta. The 1014, 24 degrees now, variable 2 knots. All right. So. Fine. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you have info like bird activity, glider flying, whatever. So some important infos for sure. Signs on, lights on, 10,000 feet. So we've briefed the approach, we've briefed the missed approach, and threats, of course, terrain around the airport and within the circling. So definitely we would need to monitor very closely path above the altitude above the ground, bank angles. Pilot monitoring would definitely need to look at the bank angles. You know, make regular call-outs, and if anything goes unstable, we'll go around. Alternate airport is Aviation, so just want to see. Track again, 302. Yeah. And the weather in Ajax also good. 23 miles, 23 degrees, all good. So there we go. So that's MAN. He's already in the approach, so that's no factor for us. Well, it depends. So if you fly for an airline, you have a dispatch office. So normally, if you're flying corporate, then I think it's more normal for you as a pilot to file everything, the flight plan, etc., etc. So a little bit different comparing airline flying and corporate flying. Good. Right, lovely. There's the runway, and somewhere here will be the quarry, and so we're going to circle to land 3-6 there. Very nice. We got the ILS identified. What is the localizer identified? Charlie Lima India. Oh, that looks beautiful as well. Man, love it. So I'm going to go to night charts now. So Charlie Lima India. There we go. Already put those on, even though they have no function at the moment, but that way later on I don't need to reach up again when I'm in the approach. Yeah, you everything there. You're the flight attendant. Apart from the fueler, well, yeah. Activating approach phase, and this is one of the bugs as well. That is definitely filed. So localized approach, those should not be flashing. Right, I think that was just... There we go, got an aircraft there. That must be MAN. So he's probably doing the circling as well. Let's go vertical speed. Out blue 3000. Yeah, and also... but that's a simulator issue. Normally, when you have a localizer approach, you should not see the glide slope normally. Chili Shorty, yeah, that is filed, yeah. Speed is managed. So let's start concentrating for the approach. I'll be flying that in lock mode and flight path angle. So lock is going active, lock blue, lock, well now lock active. Star. Yeah, he's doing the circling as well. GG, man. Calvi traffic, Condor 711 is at Ilru, starting the localizer 18 for the circling 36 in Calvi. Flaps 1, speed is checked. Flaps 1.
Calvi traffic, Condor 693 now turning.
So let's go down. 1700.
Runway 36.
Flight path angle. Flaps 2, speed is checked, flaps 2. Now we don't have to keep the glide slope, guys, because we can already see the runway, and we're only descending 1700 feet. So there's no need to hurry things now. Flight director off. Right. And we go speed 160 for now. Right, so it's good. So we only have to monitor his landing. So if he's going around, he's going to proceed this way. So I have to look out for that. But he's already turning final. Ah, nice one. That is already very good. Perfect alignment with the runway. GG's. So now all that's missing is the right path. Speed brakes still out. You're right. Let's put the speed brakes in. So carefully monitoring his landing.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
This, oh Jesus, that is also.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
100 above.
Yeah, runway is inside. So let's see. He's down. GG's.
Better luck on second approach. So good luck, Blackrock, for your approach.
Thank you much.
Minimum.
Continue. So let's go back 190 here. Gears coming down.
Minimum.
Oh, look at that.
Minimum.
Man. So we're going to head towards that ridge line
Minimum.
there. Ah, there's a little castle right there.
Minimum.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. There you go. Flaps 3, speed is checked. Flaps 3, speed going managed. Manual flight. Spoilers armed. Manual thrust. Manual flight. So, we need a bit of separation to that runway, otherwise we're going to overshoot like crazy. There's the quarry. That's our turning point. So flaps coming full. I'm going to start my descent. $3,000 approach. Landing checklist, EQM landing no blue. Progress page open. And performance, no secondary flight plan. Activate secondary. So now I have a nice, at least a little helper line there. But we need to go a bit more to the right. That is still a bit close. There's the runway. So that was about 20 seconds roughly. Alright, slow descent still. And then we have to look out for the terrain there. And again, we're about 400, 500 feet above the terrain. So let's see. A bit dark for my liking. So I'm pretty sure I would not do this
400.
In these kind of conditions.
300.
Absolutely not. Careful with the bank.
Condor 693 for Calvi traffic, runway is located.
Thank you much. Turning final in Calvi, Condor 711.
500.
So we're all right on the path. 2 red, 2 white. Call it lucky. So we continue to descend. Just continue with the
400.
Careful with the descent rate. Just a tad low. Make sure we correct that. Wow. Okay, so that was literally pure luck.
300.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it has nothing to do with skill. It's just pure luck, this approach. Right.
200.
The lighting again, absolutely incredible. I love it.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Come on. Nicely down. Got
Now
spoilers.
that's how pros do it.
Reverse green decel. Manual brakes. Auto brake disarmed. Thank you. Right. Well, I would just say that guys, if you don't have the kind of result that I just had, don't worry. I mean, I've done the approach now. I don't know how many times on the stream here, not in real life, but on stream at least 5-6 times. So there's always this coming into play, that you have a certain experience for that. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. That moon there. Yeah. Sim Caesar, exactly. That's the spirit. Yeah. Yeah, you were just unlucky. Yeah, absolutely. But hats, well, not hats, but absolutely, I'm absolutely convinced this approach would not be allowed at nighttime. I don't think any operator, any airline, and I'm sure that the real world charts would show somewhere that this approach is not allowed at nighttime, because I doubt that all of the ridges, all of that terrain is actually lighted. And I can tell you that even though it was just a simulator, but turning base and not really seeing the outlines of the ground there, that gave me a real kind of, you know, the bad feeling, the bad gut feeling. So yeah, nighttime, not pretty. No, I wouldn't do that at night. Definitely not. And there's our friend MAN. And some other gentleman or lady, Air Corsica. So we're going to vacate here, get to the apron. Let's start the APU. Oh, Urine, that's you. Or Jörn. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Jörn? Just, yeah, probably. Okay. Calvi traffic, Condor 7, 1 on vacated, runway 36 in Calvi. Beautiful. Yeah. I'll be in the aircraft within the next 5 minutes. Wait for the APU to run up. Yeah, Kiki. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is one of the really fascinating approaches you can have here. Yeah, Kiki, and I assume you have to go to bed now, right? So, all the best. Thanks for checking in. Greetings to Indonesia. Right, with the new procedures coming up, so the enhanced checklist procedures, they've delayed it for us for another week. But yeah, it's going to bring some changes. So there'll definitely be some new things coming over the next couple of weeks. So wait in the FENIX to put the tiller disconnect on a keyboard button. I've not done that. Yeah, MEN, see you in a couple of minutes. Fantastic. Good, so that's all set. That's all done. Parking checklist. APU bleed is on. Ilic pump is off. Engines are off. Seatbelts off. Radar predictor wind shear is off. Parking checklist completed. Good. Hope everyone enjoyed that approach. Thank you so much. Good night. Yeah, all right. So I'll stop the stream. I'll restart a new stream. With the flight factor 320 from Frankfurt to Salzburg. See you in a few minutes.